Assalamualaikum. I'm Norfadzilah Binti Mohamad. Today, my group members will be presenting digital transformation strategy in closing digital divide in rural area. My group's members are Sahira, Nasuha Sahil, Mohamad Faizul, and Norjainawati. The first presenter will be Chena. I will hand over the presentation to her.
My dear colleague, my name is Jaina. I will continue this presentation with introduction and research background.
I will cover for the introduction and also research background. For the problem background, digital information strategy, suggestion for future directions and conclusion will be covered for my next colleague. Introduction. The digital transformation combines people, process and product to reinvention of an organization through the use of digital technology to improve the way it performs and serves its constituents. Digital refers to the use of technology that generates, stores and processes data. These people will be focusing on the digital transformation strategy in rural areas. As I mentioned before, the research background is focusing in rural area in Malaysia. What are the factors that contributing to digital divide? As we can see that there are a few factors that contributing to it, such as geographic location, urban and rural, differences in education and attainment, differences in income level, differences in age groups such as baby boomers, Gen X, Y, and Z. And the last one is the differences in ethnicity or race. For the next part, we will present by my next colleague. Thank you.
Due to the wide gap of digital information between rural and urban areas, this research aimed to identify digital transformation strategy which can help to provide direction and focus to all related parties, which can be applied to close the gap, specifically in terms of inequality in education. Students that have computers with internet access at home or anywhere have greater opportunities for research and study than those who do not. As internet is the main source of information, without access to it, students can take advantage from the vast amount of information available on the web. The second point is inequality in business opportunities. It is very obvious that individuals who has access to internet can increase their profits by setting up websites or create IG account and selling their goods or services to anyone in the world. This globalization of market has had a big effect on businesses worldwide. This widening gap will cause the rich getting richer and the poor are not able to keep up. And the third point is imbalance in nation building. In this digital age, the difference between groups of people who have access to information and technology and those who do not will be an influential factor in determining their economic success. In a multiracial country like Malaysia, if one of the ethnic group is economically greater than the others, this will be enough to trigger racial tension. If the issue is not being addressed, the economic inequality will grow even larger.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sahira Binti Rodzman. Okay, I will present about digital information strategy. There is a 4 key players that have to play a role in order to bridge digital divide. First is the government, second the industry, third the higher education, and fourth the rural community itself.
There are 5 efforts made by the government of Malaysia. First effort is One Malaysia Internet Centre. This is public access center that provide basic internet access as well as ICT related training that are conducted by 2 full-time supervisors. The project focus in rural and remote area where there are no internet facilities. Second effort is One Malaysia Internet Centre for Urban Poor. The focus of One Malaysia Internet Centre was extended to include the poor and undeserved in urban area. The first centre was launched in March 2013. Third effort made by the Government of Malaysia is Community Wi-Fi, or we call it WK. WK is an ongoing initiative that provides wireless broadband access to selected villages in undeserved area nationwide. Fourth effort is One Malaysia Netbook. There are 1 million notebooks allocated to be distributed to eligible secondary school from lower income group to ensure that they have the opportunity to access the internet and also to increase broadband usage throughout the country. Last but not least is the Community Broadband Library. The aim of this effort is to open up digital opportunities to the rural communities. It also aims to encourage librarians to encompass digital resources instead of physical books. Currently, 44 selected libraries in remote areas nationwide benefit from the program.
Let's continue with the industry. Okay, there is a few local industry or company that generously donate in order to give the eradication of digital divide problem. For example, is Petronas, Mimos and Telekom Malaysia.
Third role player in bridge digital divide is institution of higher education. Okay. In recent years, we can see a lot of courses related to computer science and information technology being offered in public university. According to Zaitun and Crown 2005, many of these universities are located in the proximity of rural areas. They also stress on importance of the location as university can indirectly focus on neighboring rural area and thus these rural areas can easily be accessed. Last but not least, the rural community itself has to play a role in bridge digital divide. By having the necessary device and facilities installed for ICT infrastructure is not enough in bridge digital divide. A complete package of support must be included. ICT skill acquired from training class must be utilized to help rural community improving standard way of living. These community hubs then could be utilized by local communities to enable them to trading with parties from outside village and even participate in e-commerce activities.
I would like to proceed with a suggestion for the improvement and future direction. The first one is to increase number of community Wi-Fi center. Second, expand community wireless coverage areas. The third one, improve infrastructure quality, reliability and durability. Next, provide adequate maintenance and support center. Also, we need to upgrade community broadband libraries to become one-stop center, comprising digital library with high-speed internet connection, digital mall, ICT class for underprivileged children, and develop creativity and innovation center. We also need to encourage students to create tools or applications to assist and solve daily issues. For example, creating application for local small medium enterprise to improve their staff productivity. The next one is to increase participation from every generation by broadcasting awareness program in media. We also need to use ICT to resolve local community issues. For example, use computer and application to store data instead of hard copy. The next one is to provide infrastructure expansion such as high-speed internet, security and advanced facility and training centers. This can begin at few selected areas first before expand to nationwide and encourage locals to participate working in this industry. Talking about encourage, we need also to encourage high usage of e-learning and e-books among local communities and encourage team discussion and data sharing using online media such as social network and cloud storage. This shall resolve issue of distance, transportation, bad weather and cost in the rural areas. In conclusion, the digital transformation combines people, process, and product to invention of an organization through the use of digital technology to improve the way it performs and serve its constituents. Changing and implementing technology alone does not bring digital transformation, but changing the rural area citizen to reap the potential of those technologies does. Think about it.